This last weekend, I think it was, for those of you on Twitter, I was sitting in the living room doing some YouTubery on the laptop, and on the tube, I've got The Boys. It's music video after music video. Well, guess who's sitting next to me? Yep. And she's playing with her phone, doing what doctors do, whatever. And it's not a coincidence that The Boys are on the TV. And it's not a coincidence that I've got the right songs and music videos playing. Okay? So a couple videos play. And she goes, wait, which one? Oh, no, she goes, hey, there's Junie. And I look up. Yeah, very good. Which is not a surprise because he lives with us. Can't block the bubbles. Junie lives with us. So that's no surprise. But then she goes, hey, there's J-Hope. And I go, excuse me? So yeah, there's J-Hope. I'm like, how do you know that? Well, you've pointed him out to me before. I have? No idea. I mean, I'm sure I have, but apparently she remembered. So then she goes, which one did you think that I was going to like? And I say, well, I don't think I'm supposed to tell you that. I think you're supposed to watch and let one come to you. Such a ridiculous conversation, but it makes so much sense. And she's like, no, just tell me. Okay. I think Yoongi is going to be your guy. So she says, which one's that? So I point him out. And of course, conveniently, complete coincidence, the next video is Shadow. Let me give you that one more time. The next video is Shadow, which of course, I'm sitting on the couch with my laptop and the screen's fogging up because I'm like, you know how much I love Shadow. But she watches it and she's like, oh, wow, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, wow. Totally digs it, but doesn't say like, oh yeah, he's my guy. And she goes right back to her phone. So I was like, I'm offended for Yoongi. So I keep playing. Next thing you know, what was it? A video comes up. It was Butter. Butter pops up. And she goes, who's that one? So I look, I said, that's JK. She's like, I like him. So what do you like about him? I don't know. I just like him. So now at this point, I think she's playing along. Okay. She's humoring me. Now she doesn't know that I'm literally tweeting what's happening during this whole exchange. She has no idea. But I'm doing it because I am chaos. So then the next video comes up. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was Danger. What is it? Low blue mix. She's watching. She's like, which one's that one? I said, that's JK. She was like, oh, that's the one I like. Yep. Then she goes, what about that one? I'm like, that's Jin. She's like, oh, Worldwide Handsome. And I'm like, excuse me? How do you know? You told me that. I'm like, ugh. Now I'm getting irritated because she's challenging me. She's challenging my authority as the BTS king and nonsense king of this household. I will not be undermined. So I said, yeah, that's Jin, Worldwide Handsome. She's like, oh, he's the one that was on the street and then he had to learn how to... Yep, that's the one. I don't know if she's studying behind the scenes or what's going on, but I don't like it. She's pushing me. I'm just kidding. So then we watch Fix You. She loves that song. And once again, JK, Jin. She's like, I think I like JK the most. But I like that other one. I like Worldwide Handsome. Or I think she was calling him Mr. Handsome or Mr. Worldwide, whatever it was. I said, okay. Okay. I said, well, Jin is your wrecker then, if he's your number 2. So what does that mean? Well, he's like the home wrecker. He wants to knock that number 1 out of the spot. So she laughs, and then On comes on. The first version we watched, the dance. KMF. When the falsetto hits the speakers, the phone comes down, the eyes come up, and she's gone. She's like, is that JK? I said, yep. This is like the Army anthem, this solo. So she's watching, she's like, oh, wow, his falsetto. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. He's my guy. I said, okay, well, there's your bias. And then Jin is your wrecker. And she's watching. The solo ends, and all of a sudden the camera goes straight to the sky. You tell me what's coming next. I'll give you a minute while I hydrate. Cheers. Rude. You say Jimin, but once the camera goes up and we come back down, it's dance break time. When that dance break hits, her eyes get big. She kind of sits back for a second. She's like, oh, whoa. Wow, this camera work is awesome. Oh, the dancing. Oh, and it doesn't stop. Keeps going. And then she goes, I see it. Now I really see the appeal. Okay, yep, I think I'm starting to get it. And then she realizes she has said too much. Because again, me, baby deer, I'm just like, don't scare it away. And then the conversation kind of dies down. That's it. Now, of course, this whole time, Twitter. Everybody's having a good time. I made the mistake 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Furt goes, did you tell anybody about my bias? And first of all, that's a question I did not expect to ever come out of her mouth. But I don't want to lie to her. So I go, I told some people. Still true. I told some people. She said, well, who did you tell? I said, I told one person. She said, who? I said, Twitter. She literally, from the phone, goes, I was like, I've made a mistake. I've said too much. She's like, what do you mean you told Twitter? Is Twitter one of your mods? Old lady question there. I said, no. Maybe when all this was going on, there's the snort from the queen. We have gotten approval. Fun meter. Oh, yeah. So I said, I may have been tweeting the entire exchange last weekend. She was not a happy camper. And I mean, like, from 0 to 100, the wife anger bar went whoop, whoop, whoop. And I was like, uh-oh, okay. So I pulled out my divorce papers, which I carry on me ever since I started YouTubing. I'm like, go ahead and sign them. It's fine. I know. It's a long time coming. She's like, what did you say? She's like, you non-consensually tweeted about me. So, well, let me explain. I can explain this. So, I pull up Twitter, and I read the first tweet. You know, Furt's journey. And I tell her what I wrote. And then after I tell her what I wrote, it's my neighbor mowing the lawn. Can you hear this nonsense? I should go out there and dance break him. So when I read her what I wrote on Twitter, she pauses for a sec. She goes, so what did people say? So I started reading the responses. The laughter ensues. The cheering ensues. I show her the GIFs that you guys post of how excited you are. And then all the guesses about who you think is her bias. And a lot of you did not catch my very first tweet where I said, I think we have a bias. And then I put the three competition medals, gold, silver, bronze. And I pointed to the number one, which is gold, because her bias is the golden Mungnae, however you say it. It's JK. Nobody caught that. And then when I gave you the riddle, about 3 minutes and 22 seconds on the two versions of the song and the music video, which you knew was on, it was JK. So I read this whole exchange to her. And she was thrilled. And then this morning she goes, I know I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to. And I'm like, here it comes. Here it comes. She's like, I really enjoyed the BTS time the other day. I enjoyed the videos. That was fun. I love me some JK. I'm like, all right. Have a great purple day. And I walk out. She can't see me. I'm like, I just float out of the house and just let that energy sit. Boom! We got him! Oh, man.